Good evening, guys. YouTube just told me they couldn't upload the thumbnail, so I don't know what they're going to pick. I just stopped and took a break. I hung in there all day. I did take a couple of breaks, touch base with a friend, took a couple of breaks. It felt right, and I felt really blessed that I had an opportunity to make money today, and it just felt right. For the rest of the summer, I'm going out with a bang. I had a great morning. I got a lot coming up, and I'm going to look back and say, I remember when I drove for 10 months. And it just felt right. Mind spinning, lots going on. Good evening, whoever that is. I just watched Team LMDU. He shared his story about Uber playing the trick on him, switching him over to driving people. I caught most of it. That's happened to me. I have everything shut off now. I'm just going to talk until I get home. It's going to be a nice slow ride. I do have a couple of things to share with you. That, of course, Grubhub. I hit 180. I didn't sit down and calculate it. I just took a quick glance with my cash tip, Uber, that one, Postmates, and Grubhub. I probably hit 180. I've had better days. But like I said, I did take a couple of breaks, and I stopped and I talked with friends. And, I didn't concentrate and push it like a nut job. It just felt right today. I have a lot going on, and I was in the mood. I'm really happy I did it. If I'm not in the mood tomorrow, I'm not going to feel bad about not driving on a Sunday. I got to start breaking that habit, because that's not the way it's going to be for much longer. So, Grubhub, good evening. Here we go. So, I took a Taco Bell order. 9 and change payout. I was there in maybe 10 minutes. I cruised. Drop off is down the block. About 5 minutes away. And I walked up to the door. I hit arrived. Got everything out of my car. Walked up to the door. Rang the doorbell. Of course, waited at least a minute. Then knocked on the door. Looked around. Decided to text. Nothing. Decided to call. Nothing. They left a message. I left a message. Nothing. So then, of course, you have to get on chat with Grubhub. And, that's at least 3 to 5 minutes if it's fast. So now you're talking. I'm there 10 minutes. So the Grubhub person goes, okay, I called, I this and that. It was through a chat. Do the right thing and stay another 5 or 10 minutes. I didn't. I was like, oh, okay. I clicked delivered and I hit the road. No, it's already been 10 minutes. My leg really hurts now. So, what? Cam plays on your way to 2000. So excited. I have to read that. Maybe I didn't read it properly. What? On your way to 2000. Cam plays. I don't know what that means. On my way to 2000? You mean 200? I don't think I hit 200, but I bet you I hit 180. So that happened. So then I pulled over and I said, what are you going to do here, Michelle? You want to take off tomorrow? If I'm in the mood to deliver, I might deliver, because I know this is the tail end of me doing this all the time, late at night, and I'll talk about that another time. I'm just going out with a bang, and it is the end of summer. Why not make money? And I was very happy. I pull over, I eat a taco, a regular, because they had regular tacos in the bag. They ring me close to home. I stay close to home pretty much. Pretty much. The first delivery and one other. Sorry, that was me. One other delivery. Well, the rest were very close to home, within a couple of towns. Few towns all day, the rest of the day. Pal Gaming Travels. Thank you. Angela Sullivan, hello. I never heard of Cam Plays. Never heard of Pal Gaming Travels. Nice to meet you. Hello. Thanks for joining in. Thank you. I'm doing good driving. Just being careful. So they ring me, and I get to this place. Now this, guys, I know in the past few weeks, I did mention a couple of times restaurants actually called me. I said it twice in the past few weeks and said, Grubhub's not giving us enough time. One of them was a seafood restaurant. We make our food to order. It's going to be at least 30 minutes. She should have said 45. That's okay, because she was nice enough to call me. I work with people like that. They want the business. They're doing the right thing. And I had a choice. I could have taken in Uber Eats. But I wanted to show how unbalanced the system is. Now tonight, when I went to go pick up the pizza, not going to mention what place it was, because I've had this feeling before, that order was there. I really don't, and nobody was there. They had one customer, and there was one guy walking in. And when I walked in, I said, Grubhub, and he turned around and he looked at the screen. He said, oh, that just came in. Then he wanted to talk to me, and he made the pizza. I didn't say anything, because it was an easy night. It was a close pickup, a close drop-off. And I went outside and I walked. He wanted to talk, and he was bad-mouthing Grubhub, not in the right way. Not in the way the other two, they weren't bad-mouthing, but they made it very clear. You get an order from us, we're going to be calling you. You accept an order, and that woman was nice enough to call. This guy starts the conversation, and he has done this before, and I don't like this at all. Grub Dashing Hunk. That's a good name, Grub Dashing Hunk. Good for you. Are you really a hunk? Well, you're making a lot of hunk. I made $8 in cash tip. That's cool. So when I got there, and I sensed it before, he starts the conversation while he's making the pizza. Oh, you know, the other drivers, after we went through the whole deal of it just came in, which was, anyway, I don't believe that to be true. I observed, and I thought that before. He starts his conversation, and he's done this before. Oh, the other drivers, you know, they say that, you know, it's not fair that these companies are making billions of dollars and blah, 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 using gas, maintaining, you know, his car, wear and tear on his car. I'm like, it's a choice. He was like, what? I said, well, it's a choice. He should be happy that he has the opportunity, grateful to make the money if he does it 12 hours a day like you claim he does. If it weren't for those companies, the companies, we wouldn't have this opportunity. Aranka Linda, hello, I saw your message pop up. Instacart, huh? I didn't like Instacart, but I hope you do great with it. I don't like it. I hope you do great with it, Aranka. I hope you make a lot of money. I hope it suits you. I didn't dig it. So after he was negative, yes, thanks. I'm going to write you. I'm going to catch up this week. I am. I know I said it this past week, but I am doing a lot of work online, and I am. And I'm doing it for a reason. So he starts in on that, and he's done that before. I'm like, well, I understand we all talk as a community. We don't want to be used. We want a fair wage. But this guy, I just have a feeling, and I've thought it before, he just wants to bitch for the sake of bitching. Just something to bitch about. He was so negative. So I said, he goes, "It'll be a few more minutes." I said, "Okay." Oh, the doors are wide open. It's very quiet because it's the end of summer. It's not the usual traffic. It was in the middle of a town that usually people are walking around on a Saturday night at 9 o'clock at night. It's that kind of little town. So I went outside and I was just strolling around and enjoying the coolness. And he comes outside because now there's only one person eating in there. Oh, I got a cramp. And he's bored, obviously. He comes outside, he goes, and he starts bitching about Grubhub. And it wasn't, he was like, this company, they don't care. They don't this, they don't that. I mean, he came outside. How did he start it? He just wanted a bitch. And I was like, "Well, maybe you should take that up at Grubhub then." He was like, "Well, I have." And I walked away. I walked all the way down to the corner of the strip mall. I didn't, because he turned around like he was going to turn around again to talk to me, like he was just getting some air. But it wasn't good conversation. It was just somebody complaining for the sake of complaining. And I was just, you could see, I was like, "Oh, is he still going to go on about this?" I told you how I felt. I feel grateful and blessed that I have this opportunity. I made a lot of money while I figured things out. I didn't tell him that, but you know what I mean. You guys know. And he just went on and on, putting down the company. But that company's making you money, no matter what. And I don't feel all places. Oh my God. That guy was so close to me. Holy cow. And I'm parked all the way to the end. Like, there's a handful of places now I call. I called a place tonight to make sure they got the Grubhub order. And they were very busy. And they're like, "Hold on, please." And I waited 1 minute and 30 seconds. This is on the way home. And I've been in my town for the past couple of hours. And I said, "Well, I'm taking that Uber Eats order." I left Uber on because they gave a bonus if you did 3. And I got 3 right in town at the last hour. I was so grateful. And I got a $4.50 bonus on top of it. And I was home, And then when I was in Mickey D's picking up an order for Uber, because I said, "I'm not shutting them off. I want the bonus." I called again and they did the same thing. So I just hung up. I said, "I'll get there when I get there. I'm not missing out on the bonus." I had 4 deliveries in the last hour in my town. I'm very happy about that. 3 were Uber Eats and 1 was Grubhub. I wasn't going to miss out on it. Yes. You can if you're a hustler. And I was just listening to TLMDU, and he had a good conversation going on with his viewers. And people are saying people are going back to the W-2s. A lot of people have reasons. Some people want a part-time job, and they still like the freedom. They have more time for this, more time for that. If you do it right, you have a lot of write-offs. If you take the time to set yourself up, that it becomes easier. And a lot of write-offs while you have a part-time job and you're making income on the side, it could really benefit. You could really benefit from that. So this guy, he was just a pain that I actually walked away. I didn't want to wait for a pizza and listen to somebody bitch and complain for the sake of bitching and complaining. And that's how I took him. And I felt him out one other time. And I was like, this guy just wants to talk for the sake of talking and complaining. And I'm entitled to feel that way. It's not a part of my job requirement to listen to you complain and bitch. And I think that's his business. I'm like, oh my God. A lot of these places I pick up from, I become a customer. I wouldn't go there. I already felt that way once before, and tonight really confirmed it. So I just thought I'd share that. It was a joke. And when I got into town, I got 3 Uber Eats. I was able to do a Grubhub in between the 3. Didn't interfere with anything. And I said, well, if they're not going to let me know if they receive the Grubhub order, then I'm going to do this order first and then go there. Because it was right in town, literally down the block. I got lucky. But when you work hard and do right, you get lucky. Thought you were going home. I just said, I decided to hang in there. It felt right. I have a lot coming up. I had a great morning. I'm going to go out with a bang this summer. And I won't be doing this much longer the way I've been doing it, guys. And at night and stuff. My life's going to change. And I just don't want to jinx anything. I just felt right today. I said, I'm going to hang in there. I took 2 breaks. I touched base with a friend. I did an errand. Then I got gas with the Get Upside app. I paid $2.33 a gallon today. That's not bad. That's really good. I paid $2.33 a gallon. It's no $2.11 a gallon, but, $2.33 is not bad either. And I did good. I believe I hit 180. When I get home, I'm going to figure it out now. And I have another cinnamon bun, a Cinnabon bun and a half, and I have a whole bag of Taco Bell. I don't know how good it's going to be. I'll take a couple of bites. I know that stuff is very doughy and stuff, but I ate the 2 tacos when they were fresh, the original taco, and they were good. And I'm happy because I had a snack on the road. I never went home. Oh, they finally did the road. It looks beautiful and it feels beautiful. They're going to do the line soon. They did a great job. So yeah, I'm happy I hung in there. It just feels right. And if I'm really up for it, I'll go out tomorrow night. It was so hot today. It's supposed to be really bad tomorrow. I had to turn on the air again, even though I got the windows open. The air's bad out there. It's nasty. My car is filthy from driving it all day. But guys, if you're a hustler and you multi-app and you work it, there's still money to be made. In my market, it was slow today. Wow, a front spot. I didn't usually by this time they're all gone. I'll do that just to get rid of the light a little bit. You're a hustler. You still can make money. It's just the way it is. You can still make money. Hey, I really like that angle. I should have tried that before. I like that angle a lot. I'll be doing that from now on. There you go. Yes, it is nighttime. Where are you? Angela Sullivan, yes. I got like 3. I said no. That I did look before I went live. I said no to 9 orders from Grubhub today. It just didn't feel right. And not that they were all low. They were too far for the money. So it makes them low. At least those 2 orders in the middle of the day. One was 14 and change. And one was 17 and change. Well, those are good orders. So I'm looking forward to going upstairs and figuring out how much I made. I did good. It was worth it. I guess somebody's laughing while I'm talking loud too. I want to make sure you guys hear me. So what else do I have to tell you? I got the cinnamon bun. Cinnamon bun. Oh, I had a coupon. This is what kept me going. $2 any size coffee from Dunkin' Donut. So I put $1 in the cup, $3 treat. That's what I treated myself today. It kept me going. And I'm really happy I did it. Considering it's the end of summer, to have a day like that, and I didn't go out until almost 1 today. And I took a couple of breaks. That's really not bad. I mean, it just hit 12 o'clock. I've stayed out later. I could have stayed out. If I was in Massapequa right now, Seaford, Massapequa, I'd be slamming. Say Wantor, Seaford, Massapequa. Because they have White Castle. They have that Queen Dairy one. They have a few really good diners over there. They have the Mickey D's that on the weekend is open 24 hours on the weekend. They have a few other holla places. They're open till like 2 or 3 in the morning. They have that pizza place 24 hour. I won't have to do that anymore. I'll look back and say I was a hustler, that's for sure. Oh my God, too many questions? I don't know what that means, but anyway. So that's that, guys. Don't listen to people just because they feel the need to bitch. That was a very inappropriate complaint. That didn't have to be, and he actually came outside, and when he realized I didn't want to listen to him, he left me alone. I didn't want to listen to him. I just wanted to do my job and get out of there because it wasn't good conversation. He just wanted to complain to be heard, and that's how I feel. D. Carlos Pizzeria in Old Westbury? No. Hogan reports. Where do you live again? I know the name. No, I've never been. Is it a good pizza place? So that's that. I thought I'd go live one more time. I did it. If you're hustling and it feels right, do it. So maybe I'll work tomorrow night. If I do drive, it won't be until nighttime. I'll work like 8 to 11 or something because I don't think it's going to be busy during the day. Last week, I really did have to push it to make money during the day. So taking it today while it was available, and all of a sudden it felt right around 4 o'clock, I got busy. I said, I'm going to take those high orders. That means nobody's on the road. I'm not on a block. So to receive a $17 order and a $14 order with no traffic and not be on a block, that's when you know there's nobody in the field working, or not enough people in the field working, because they would have given those to people on blocks, because people on blocks would take a $17 order, would take a $14 order. So I was like, take it while they have it. It feels right. So that's a good thing. I feel good. I'm happy I did it. So guys, you ever been? Nope. Guys, thanks for joining in. I'm happy everybody joined in for a little while. I just finished watching. I got another registration. Damn, I received those. I love these kind of notifications. I'm going to find out where they're coming from. I don't know where they're coming from. I have a WordPress website, MyIncomeJob.com, and I received 12 notifications today telling me that people registered to my website. I wrote to 2 people asking, what am I missing? I'm probably missing the one basic step, because I taught myself that I don't know where these subscribers are coming from. I don't know where they're coming from. And I now want to make them active. I have to learn. And when you receive those notifications from Get Upside, I received a few today. I'm like, oh my God, that's great. Like 28 cents, 14 cents, 36 cents. Someday that's going to be dollars. That's going to add up to dollars a day. I love those notifications. Uber Eats, you received a tip notification. I like those notifications too. I received many good notifications today. It's all good. There's this woman that lives in this building. She's won contests and stuff. I don't know her name. I believe she works for the airport. I'm taking a guess. I'm not sure what airport. I'm not overly social in my building because people will gravitate. When you come home, you'll never be left alone. And I've always felt that way when it comes to a building. But that's just my personality. When I'm home, I feel my day is done. That's just the way I am. I'm not looking to be social for another hour before I get into my home. I'm going to show you something. This woman, she gets this from the basement herself, and she gets this thing. I believe it's a canoe. It's either a kayak or a canoe. I'll show you. Oh, let me turn that. She's going out tomorrow. If she got that on like that, and it's all strapped on and locked up, she locks it up too. She has it locked. I know you don't think so, but she does have it tied on and locked that. And her car has an alarm. And she gets that sucker on that car by herself. And she goes out there wherever she goes. She does it all the time. And she's in great shape. And I know she's older than me. And she rides her bike all the time. Her mother lives in Baldwin. She always says, oh, I'm going to take a quick ride to my mom's, get exercise and take a visit. That's it. I really don't know anything else about her. You know, I'm not overly chit-chatty. I just said, oh, have a nice ride. But she loves that stuff. That's a nice one. She keeps it in mint condition. It's shiny. It's in mint condition. She's had it for a long time. She gets that sucker right up there by herself. Lots of years of practice. And it's really, I wonder what time she's leaving tomorrow. I bet you she's in some kind of race. She's that like high level. The one time I asked her a few years ago. So, pretty cool. It's really nice. I like the pink on the red car. It's pretty nice. Pink and red, great colors. I think she has a little 4-door Volkswagen. Very nice. Pretty little muscle car. A lot of beef. Okay, guys. I'm going to hit the road. Thanks for listening. And make a lot of money if you're going to work. If I am up to it, I'm just in the mood because I have a lot coming on. I might go out with a bang. I will go out tomorrow night. And if I do, I will probably go live for at least like 15 minutes. Good night, Angela Sullivan. Make a lot of money. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Watch those videos. See you later. Bye.